Hello, Math 7, Mrs. Harden here, and we're going to be doing Lesson 7, percent change. And percent change means the percent that a value increases or decreases. So remember, increase means get bigger, decrease means get smaller. So we've been working with percents for a while now, and we know that a percent means per 100. So what we want to know is the percent that something changes. So focus question, how do you calculate percent change? So we're going to be given some examples here, and we're going to find the percent that it changes. So on Saturday, you spent 2 hours online. On Sunday, you spent 6.5 hours online. What is the percent of change in your online time? And you'll see that there written is our formula for percent change. So percent of change equals our bigger amount minus our smaller amount over our original amount. So this one, we went from 2 to 6, so that's going up. Right, so it went up. Oops, that is a bad arrow. So that is an increase. Let's do it in here. Okay, so bigger amount minus smaller amount. Well, our bigger amount is 6.5 minus our smaller amount of 2. And in this one, our original amount was 2. So original always is what you start with. So it's not always the smaller number, it's the number that you started with. So 6.5 minus 2 is 4.5. And then we're doing 4.5 divided by 2. We can use a calculator, so 2.25. Okay, so that is our percent as a decimal. So remember, we have to change it to a percent. So 2.25 as a percent is what? So we do that by either multiplying it by 100. So we could do answer times 100, which would give us 225, or moving our decimal place 2 places to the right. So that is a 225% increase. Example 2. A party goes from 80 people to 25 people. What is the percent change? So we're going from 80 to 25. So it went down. So it's a percent of decrease. So bigger amount minus smaller. So 80 minus 25 over original. So original was 80 because it went from 80 to 25. 80 minus 25 is 55. So 55 over 80. Gives us 0.6875. Whoops. Okay, so we want to change that to a percent. So we're either multiplying it by 100 or moving the decimal place 2 places to the right, which gives us 68.75. 68.75% decrease. So we write the percent, and then we also write the word. Did it increase? Did it decrease? All right, example 3. Your hourly wage of $8.50 will increase by 15%. What is your new wage? So on a question like this, we have to add 100% to the percent. Okay, if it's an increase, so we want to do 100 plus 15 equals 115%, or if we write it as a decimal, if you need it as a decimal, but I don't think we will. Not if you use a proportion. Or you can always use your Desmos calculator. 115% of 850. $9.775. But remember, it's money. So money, we always have to round to the nearest hundredth. So 9.78 would be the new wage. And wage just means how much you make. So it's how much you're paid. Okay, now we're on to example 4. So you have 15,000 photos stored in your phone, and you must decrease it by 40%. How many photos will you have left? So this one, we have to subtract the percent from 100 if it's a percent decrease. So these were given the percent increase or decrease, and we have to find the amounts. So this time we have to do 100 minus 40, which gives us 60. So we need to do 60% of 1,500. Oh, not 1,000. We need 15,000. I forgot a 0. 15,000. And so that is 9,000. Would be 9,000 photos. All right, so how can you calculate percent change? Well, we can find the difference by subtracting the smaller number from the larger number. Then we divide by the original. And lastly, we convert to a percentage. All right, so that was lesson 7% change, and don't forget to do that daily practice.